Amazing. Now I'm sorry I can't give you the smell test because my smeller's not working properly, but I can tell you this feels just, it's pebbled and it's just beautiful. It comes with this little tab on the front that has the logo on it. The stitching is absolutely amazing. The piping is just beautifully done. It is an absolute gorgeous bag. Now obviously I don't have the authentic one to compare it to, but I can tell you the quality of this one, and that's what I'm doing. So on the zipper there is a logo as well. You can see that. And inside, packaged inside this bag, is another little ponchette. It's smaller. It also has the tab on the front. And this one, it has the zipper with the logo on it as well. This hardware is beautiful. It's heavy duty. It's absolutely beautiful. These hooks, clasps, have the little logo on them too, on both sides. And what you do is this hooks on these D-rings on the bigger one. Now let me put those on there. It's very easy to do. It just push it right on there. And this is the way you carry the bag. Now we're going to put the handles on it, so this is the way the bag lays. It's got two separate bags and they're hooked together. Isn't that awesome? Okay, inside the smaller bag there is paper. There is this is a cake. It's called a round cake change purse, and it unzips, and they packaged inside the chain here. So there's the inside of that. Very, very nicely done. These zippers and hardware are shrink wrapped, and I'm going to tell you what, I have struggled and struggled to get this off. I mean, they're not playing when they try to protect this shrink wrap stuff. Well, now see, I got that one off no problem because it, yeah. So again, with the logo on the zipper, and let me see if I have the best luck with this one, because they're kind of, yeah, they're kind of wrapped around. So little logo on both sides of this. Now I'll show you where this goes in a second, but here's the chain. This is something that just hangs from the purse. From the front of the purse, just to give it a little more snazz, as if it needs any more. It's absolutely beautiful. I guess you can use it as a, you can carry it that way, or it can just hang there. I think that's beautiful. And the strap. This strap is absolutely gorgeous. It comes well packaged, well protected, again with the stuff on it, the shrink wrap. I don't know if I'm going to get lucky 3 times in a row, but this strap is just amazing. Look at this thing. Look at this. It's pink. It's adjustable. Look. This matches this. And it is extremely well done. It's heavy duty. It is just absolutely beautiful. Now, I was able to get that plastic off of there with relatively no problem, thankfully. Now this clips onto this as well. And they do swivel, so if you put it on, happen to put it on the wrong way, you can just turn it around. But this is what it looks like with the strap on. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness. So this little cake change purse has a little, there's a little ring right there on it, and you would just pop that right on there. And you've got a change purse that you can put your change in or anything else really. And you have two little pouches. You have a beautiful chain that you can carry it from if you don't want to use the strap. And let me show you inside these bags. So inside the bigger one, you have a space there, a pocket here. You also have the logo tag inside. And then on the in the smaller one, and I like that it's relatively light in there. It's just a pouch. Tag right in there, right here. I mean, look at that. Look how well done that is. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. I am so absolutely in love with this purse. I cannot tell you all. I cannot. So that's what I have to share with you today. Now this purse on the site is $139, and it comes with everything you see.
This bag is a little bit old. I do not know if the Chanel's back then used to come with this kind of information. I'm not sure. Okay, so we are comparing the authenticity cards. They should be the gold outline. The gold here is very nicely done, and here is very thick, as you can see, and it looks more like yellowish and not gold. And then we have the sticker over here. In this sticker, it's not like a very normal sticker. It is imprinted with the Chanel logo, and it does have a bit of sort of reflection, but not quite lightly. And in here, the fake one, the sticker just looks like a normal printed sticker. There is nothing special about it. And here we have the Chanel. I think that they have copied it like quite, they look very similar, as you can see, but there are these little bit details. And also I think that this is a bit larger than this one and takes up more place. So yes, this is about the authenticity card. I also wanted to show you that here you also have the stitches, and you do not have any loose leather. So it's very nicely stitched to the back. And also on the zipper over here, it has Chanel on one side, and the other side it has the Chanel logo. And I will show you that the fake one also has the same thing over here. So this is the Chanel, but it has been like worn out. And then you have the Chanel logo over here. But if you see closer too, it does have some loose, it's not very nicely stitched, and it has some loose fabric over there, as you can see. So I think when you compare these bags overall, you would think that they look a bit alike, but if you see it on the inside, it's very worn out. I do not know if this happens to the real Chanel, because I've had a few bad experiences with them. But overall, they do look quite alike, and also the chains have the same weight. And the only difference is the one that we talked on the video, and also this is not like #1 fake one replica. So I think you can find better than this. So be very careful out there, especially when you buy secondhand or on personal shoppers. On personal shoppers, always ask about the receipt. And for the second-hand bag, you should look very closely on all the details.
Yeah, so also the right one is the fake one. The print is cut on here. See this? The print is cut, whereas here it's continuous. See this flower here? It's continuous. Yeah, it's a beautiful cut, whereas on the fake one, look at this one here. What is that even? See, this doesn't align, this flower doesn't align. So I nearly forgotten about the texture of the canvas. Can you see? So the top one is the fake one, and this smooth one is the authentic. See, it's nice and smooth with the texture. This looks so rough. You know, it's rough. The texture of this is just so rough, too much texture. So that is the fake one. So let's move on to the interior. So the interior on the fake one, let's see. You see this date code is right side up, which is supposed to be, most of the time I think it should be upside down. To be honest, you could get away with this date code if you're not good with authentic ones. So, but this rivet is really bad. The embossed is just so rough and it's almost flat, and they don't even have rivet here. They're not supposed to. So that is for that. And for the authentic one, there you go, it's upside down and it's a good one, and it doesn't have a rivet. So the heat stamp for, so
again, actually this paper is more white than the fake one that was sent in. This is pure white, and this is darker, the Chanel, and a little bit bigger. And so I hope that helps with that. Okay. All of the content is exactly the same on the booklet, so that's not going to give it away for you. But, you know, definitely look at the paper. The dust bags are supposed to be very soft and white, and they have the quilted pattern on the outside as well as Coco Chanel on the inside with Carl's signature. The authentic one is really soft. It's softer than the fake one. The fake one is still soft, but not as soft. The print on the authentic one is a dark pure black. And now let's compare it to the fake one. Let me put them up to each other so maybe you can see. The top one is the fake one. The bottom one is the authentic one. Print on the outside looks very, very similar. The fake one is not as dark, but it's pretty good. They've gotten these dust bags down. They're just not the same exact material. So, once you have a real one, you can kind of feel what they really feel like. The fake one's a little bit harder. Now, like I said to you, the inside's supposed to have pleats on it if it's done in the boutique and they followed the protocol. The tissue paper should be pleated, and then it should be folded under and put down here to be a pillow bed for your purse. I opened this one up, and these, you know, they look perfect and they are pleated, but again, the paper's all wrong. It's way too thick, it's way too smooth, and this is just done really, this is just done way too rigid and structured. You know, normally if somebody's doing it by hand, which they are all done by hand in the store, when they're packing it for you, it should be done, you know, like I showed you before, and they would be twisted under and they wouldn't be this perfect like this. So I thought this was definitely alarming. This is too flat. It's supposed to actually provide a pillow underneath the purse. So I'm not seeing that in this box. It had 3 of them, and they were way too flat and just way too perfect and not done by hand by somebody in the boutique.